Hello, welcome back to the Chess Mindset. In this video, I have a very tricky mate into puzzle that a lot of people I don't expect to be able to solve. And this puzzle is going to be white to move, and we are basically trying to mate in two. And just to clarify, the black pawns are moving down the board. Okay, so just to clear any confusion. And if you want to have a go at this right now, then pause the video and give this a go before I talk about the solution. Okay, hopefully by now you've had some time to take a look at this puzzle, and if you spotted the move queen to a1, then congratulations, because that is the solution. But before we get to that solution, let's just talk about a few other ideas that we might have had in this puzzle. So we noticed that these rooks are pretty much just bunched up into this corner here. The king has nowhere to go, and this pawn is actually pinned, right? Because otherwise our queen will give the king a check. So this pawn can't actually move. So with that in mind, what can we do? Well, notice that first of all, you might have thought, okay, what if we just take the rook? And after the king takes, well, it seems like the only check we have is queen to h4. But obviously this is not checkmate because the king can just go to g6, right? So we can't just take the rook. And same thing, if we take this rook, then after king takes, the only check we have is queen to d8, and the king can just escape, right? So we can't take the rooks. So what can we do? Now, you might have also thought, okay, since this pawn is pinned, what if we try to, let's say, move the rook here, for example? Well, if they can't take, then what can they do? Well, they can just take our rook, and we don't really have anything here, to be honest, right? If we take this, or actually this is just check, so we have to move our king. But you might have thought, okay, what about rook, let's say, here? Well, what does this actually do? Well, the pawn can't move. Actually, no, you might have thought rook h4. This is probably a better move, right? Because you might have thought, okay, this pawn can't move, and if they take our rook, then we can take back, and this is checkmate. But the problem is, they're not going to do that, right? The opponent's not just going to do that, right? If we go rook to h4, right, our opponent actually has a very nice move, and this is rook takes a8. And now we can't actually deliver checkmate, because if we take this rook, then they'll just take back, and this is not checkmate. So any rook move along this file doesn't actually work, because our opponent can just take this rook. And in fact, this whole idea sort of collapses because we have to realize that the opponent can just give us a check at any time. So probably should have mentioned that earlier, but any rook move like along this file doesn't work because once again, they can take our rook and they can just give us a check. So we can't actually checkmate in two moves. Same thing for this rook, right? If we move it anywhere along this rank, then we will just get checked with this as well. And actually this doesn't work because we can take and this is checkmate, but they can just take this rook as well, and now we can't actually do anything. And if we try to go rook to d8, the idea being if they take, then we can just checkmate with queen takes. Well, now the opponent can just take this rook, right? And so now we still have no checkmate. If we go here, they will just take the queen. So the reason that the move is queen to a1 is because it's a very nice symmetry, because our queen actually covers both rooks. So no matter what our opponent does, we can checkmate on the next move. And a crucial thing to notice here is that the queen is still pinning this pawn, which means that the opponent can't actually move the pawn. So it has to move, they have to move one of the rooks. So now let's just say they take our rook, then we can just take back and this will be checkmate. Right, and same thing, if they take this rook, then we will take, and then this will also be checkmate. King has no squares. So no matter where our opponent goes, even like any rook move here, we can just take the rook. And the beauty of this is that this pawn is still pinned. So no matter what our opponent does with their rooks, we can just take and this will be checkmate because the pawn can't actually take back. So the key to solving this puzzle is to recognize that we must keep pinning this pawn so that the pawn can't actually move, right? And by playing queen to a1, no matter what the opponent does, let's say they give us a check, we'll just take the rook, this will be checkmate, right? Any move, well, first of all, any move like rook here, we can just take, so they can't move this rook. And if they move this rook anywhere, like here, we just take and this will still be checkmate. and if they try to give us a check, then we can just take. And remember, this pawn is pinned, right? So they can't actually take the rook. So if you spotted queen to a1, then congratulations, because that is the solution to the puzzle. And this puzzle teaches a very important concept known as symmetry, right? You want to keep your queen covering both rooks, because if you didn't, let's say you played something like queen here, for example, then they can just take our rook and we don't have any checkmate. So we need to always keep both rooks under our queen's vision. And by playing this queen move, we also continue to pin this pawn. So that was basically the key to solving this puzzle. Now, if you enjoyed this puzzle, then be sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to get to 1000 Elo and you want a step-by-step program, then I have one that's linked in the description below, so go and check that out. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.